Welcome to DeckSpeed build, where I'll explain and showcase a deck in a quick and concise video alongside a sample game so you can have all you need to start playing. In this episode we'll be talking about 8-choice Data Life, because I'm so tired of seeing this damn card. I'm sure everyone is gonna try to either find a way to bring back 8 standby and error, or mess with the new win support. That's why I wanted to take a look at 8-choice. While it is possible to play this deck with exclusively yellow, like with the old version of 8-choice, I'm splashing this with green to have access to the new version of My Little Shido. This is a level 2 event that allows you to rest one of your characters, and if you do, you can perform one of 3 effects. Pay 1 to burn 1, give a character 3000 power and send this card to stock, or salvage a character. While it doesn't have the removal or milling that the old My Little Shido had, all 3 of the effects help the deck a lot. Paying 1 to burn 1 is an effective way of spending all the hand and stock that you can build with this deck. And together with the other burn effects you have, it can really stack up. Giving 3000 power is important because the power values of our characters are relatively low, and being able to salvage anything is always a good thing. Even more with how easy it is to loop your level 1 combo in this deck. Speaking of, for the combos we're playing, Reliable Little Sister Kotori from Volume 1 gains 1,500 power on your turn, and the combo is on attack, reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's a character or event, add it to hand. And you can do this twice. So as long as you don't whiff, your hand will get full very quickly. It's a really strong combo that gives a ton of advantage, as it can even add My Little Shido to your hand, with the downside of Kotori being low power and that there's no selectivity. For the finisher, we have Beyond Her Extended Hand Kotori. Heals on play, and the combo is on attack, pay 2 and discard 1 character to gain 1000 power, and choose between burning 1 twice or burning 4. The main strength of the combo is being able to choose how much damage you deal depending on the situation. If you are behind and need a lot of damage, you can choose to high roll and hopefully have 4 damage stick and allow you to close the game. Meanwhile, if the opponent is close to dying or has a very compressed deck, then burning 1 twice can guarantee damage or make them waste their climaxes. Knowing which is better for what situation makes the combo surprisingly versatile, and with all the resources you build, the cost isn't even an issue. For the rest of the cards, we have 2 Kurumi Rikis to search for the level 1 combo or any utility level 0, or Fearless Smile Kurumi, one of the best new additions as a way to keep advantage during level 0 while milling and salvaging. This is the card you want to see going first. 1 Shido Itsuka is a decent one-off to reset the opponent's characters and give some extra deck speed. 3 of the Origami Beater is the main level 0 being at 3k and can also bounce your characters back to hand. 2 of the Origami Drop Salvage, he also checks the top card of your deck and sends it to stock if it's a high level card. This can also be helpful to make sure that your level 1 combo doesn't whiff. 1 Origami Climax Swapper, 3 Shame Natsumi, she's an interesting card, being a brainstormer that looks at top 3 to add anything and gains markers that then she can use to build more stock. 3 Another Me Origami, on attack pays 1 and discards 2 cards to search for 2 characters, allowing you to basically custom build your hand. You'll mainly be searching for the level 1 combo though. 3 Impermutable Kurumi, it digs for a climax and is another way to give more power to your characters. 4 Reliable Little Sister Kotori, 1 Yoshino anti-early play backup, the combo and choices build a lot of hand, so it's an affordable way to hard remove threats. 1 Swimsuit Kurumi, because on-demand refreshes are always powerful. 2 Origami anti-early play bomb. Like I said, the power of most of the characters is relatively low, so she helps dealing with 2 lanes by giving a ton of power to another character and hard removing an early play. For My Little Shido, 3 of the Kaguya and Yuzuru early play, being able to choose between a heal, burn 1 or both is very powerful. And while she's small during your opponent's turn, you can afford to play more copies with all the resources you build to continuously heal and burn. 1 Kurumi and Hibiki stock swap, having a searchable decompression tool is always useful, and it can make the level 3 combo more reliable when going for the big burns. 4 Beyond Her Extended Hand Kotori, and 4 of each of the choice climaxes. Now let's get into the game. Going first against Door Choice AOT, and the hand is pretty good. We have the Origami Beater and Kurumi level 0 that we will play and attack with. Hopefully she'll get us another card, and having the Origami Searcher is also important to start getting copies of our level 1 Kotori. The opponent doesn't seem to have opened very well, using the top checker to salvage the Errand Drop Searcher and playing a Riki to attack over the Kurumi. They probably want to get rid of Kurumi now that there aren't any good targets for her, but she mills a Kotori level 1, so absolutely gonna take that. We do stay in level 0, so now we can get things rolling with the origami searcher and 2 of the 3k beaters. Going for the searches first to think the deck, and since we don't have the correct climax, I'll also grab the climax swapper just in case. So now we just go for our attacks. We can even bounce one of the beaters if we need more zeros, but geez, they cancelled everything. But considering how they don't seem to have many good zeros, that's probably bad for them. They are gonna use the Riki to search for the Mikasa level 1 combo, and then use the drop searcher to get another copy of Mikasa to prepare for level 1. Now they attack, and we will level up. Thankfully we already have everything needed for the combo. Now on our turn we won't clock because the Kotori combo gives so many cards that we are likely to get over the hand size limit anyway. Gonna use the Brainstorm and hitting 2 climaxes to find a 3rd copy of Kotori, and the drop salvage for follow-up next turn. So I'm gonna play triple Kotori, the climax, and attack. Kotori will keep giving cards as long as a climax isn't revealed, but since the deck doesn't have any climaxes left, it's just guaranteed advantage. Picking the My Little Shido is very useful too, but sadly the trigger after the refresh is a choice with no waiting room. Discarding anything we don't need, but gonna hold on to the climax and climax upper to hopefully do the combo again next turn. Sadly it doesn't seem the opponent have the climax they need, so gonna have to pay 2 to grab it, but now they'll go double Mikasa and do the combo. Picking the Eren early play with the first Mikasa and the climax swapper with the second. But they have our luck too and trigger a door with no waiting room. Hitting level 2 and using the level 0 beater to return Kotori to the hand so we can keep a copy to do the combo again next turn. No need to clock because Kotori will fill the hand, so gonna get the climax back. Brainstorm and find the anti-early play bomb. We know they have an early play, so might as well keep it. And using My Little Shido for the second Kotori. Now we can do the twins early play, and one of the neat things is that we can afford to discard 2 to heal and burn 1, because of how much card advantage we build anyway. Doing the combo again and using the choice to build stock. No need for more hand with all the things we're adding anyway. But once again triggering a choice with no waiting room, you hate to see that. But they get to level 3, so we are in an incredibly good position. Now they will go for their early play to heal down, but that will use all of their stock, and it seems that they are breaking on a bunch of high level characters. Sending our early play to stock, and they trigger a choice picking their level 3 combo. They are probably holding the climax already, so gonna have to be prepared for that. We do take a lot of damage, but Kotori survives and now we can clock to reach level 3 and clean the board. Brainstorming first, but not finding anything particularly good. Gonna take the Kurumi backup just in case though. We'll salvage the level 3 combo and try to use it maybe to close the game. And thanks to the origami bomb, we can give Kotori enough power to beat over the level 3. Want to keep the combo for last, but the other 2 attacks sadly don't stick. So it's time to high roll and hope the 4 damage works. Sadly it doesn't. But they don't cancel the attack at least. Our stock is pretty low, but theirs is too, so the chances of surviving this turn are decent. They will play their level 3 combo, a level 1, and move their Brainstormer to the front to attack. They do the combo first and do hit a climax, so taking 1 damage. I want to protect Kotori to use her again next turn, so gonna play the backup to barely beat over their Eren. Still in danger of dying here, and they even get the exactly enough damage, but thankfully we do cancel. And now we can wrap this up. Gonna use the Kurumi level 1s to dig for the climax we need. That's not the right one sadly. But that's fine, we're just gonna try again, and there it is. So gonna take that, play another character and go for the attacks. Triggering a choice for more stock, but it doesn't matter because the first attack does it. Even though the deck has a relatively low power ceiling, the advantage it can build is so insane. Yeah, none of the characters have any survivability, but it doesn't matter when you keep refilling your hand every turn and play even more of them. Kotori has no selectivity and can whiff if you reveal a climax, but the chances of her giving you a ton of cards are very high, and thanks to the drop salvage and My Little Shido, you can exchange cards for any character you want from waiting room anyway, making it easy to get back your copies of Kotori. That alongside Impermutable Kurumi and the Brainstormer, who help you find your climaxes, You can do the combo every turn and keep getting more and more cards that can even lead to some surprisingly compressed refreshes. The twins are an excellent way of spending all that hand, and this deck can take full advantage of her discard 2 effect, while most decks can really afford to do that, and the finisher's versatility is very effective to put more pressure on the opponent with high damage burns, or making it harder for the opponent to cancel with multiple single burns. I also think it's important to give attention to the Origami Searcher, who can allow you to customize your hand with any card you want by discarding 2 and searching 2. Being on attack might seem weird at first, but compared to a traditional drop searcher, this allows you to do it on your first turn even when going second, and gives access to your combo or any utility level 0 as soon as possible. Overall, this deck is very consistent, allows you to swim in card advantage, and is a lot of fun. Well, that's everything for this video, so thanks for watching and see ya!